We on East Warren right now. This is where I seen somebody get killed for the first time. I just remember walking out this barber shop right here, and I was looking to my right, and it was one of the guys that was trying to rob the other guy with no gun. And the other guy, he just pulled his gun out and shot him. It's just like it couldn't get out my head. It definitely hurt seeing someone lose their life.
And the Defensive Rookie of the Year award goes to Gardner.
I heard my name get called, for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I just thought about Detroit because Detroit has played a huge part of my life.
Growing up in Detroit, man, it's an obstacle. It's hard. It's east side of Detroit, it's hard. That environment over there, man, had a lot of gang activity. A 7 Mile over there.
Detroit, Motor City, the auto industry, when that recession hit, talking about desolate, just nothing is there. Everybody moving out or people leaving their homes. That really hurt our population. It hurt our communities. From there, we're still kind of picking up the pieces from that.
That's what Detroit is known for, the automotive industry. I did an assembly line for an automotive seating company. That was my last job.
The biggest thing with that was when the crash happened, that put a lot of people in positions where they had to relocate. Some people didn't have anything. When we were in it, it was just like any other kid. You don't really realize it until you get to certain places in your life where you kind of can look back on it like, wow. Go back and see some of those things and see how the area looks now from, houses missing on the streets.
I got a lot of stuff that traumatized me from living here. There's a lot more houses gone. Neighborhood was already like, it was over with from the jump. There go my house right there that I grew up in. It looked even worse than it was when we moved away from here. What's that word?
Word, bro.
Good word,
I told you gonna win that decent player of the year, man. Man, for it, though.
I know.
Big sauce out this, though.
Yeah, that's good, brother.
Y'all boys be safe out here,
y'all
man.
too, man.
Yeah.
You could probably still Google it. That's the most dangerous part of Detroit, especially the east side of Detroit.
It's surreal being back here.
When we was living here, bro, I never knew the house was this small, bro.
Man.
Like, I don't know what I was expecting when I walked back here, but I definitely wasn't expecting the crib to stop right there.
Forgotten part of the city. The weak don't survive in these type of circumstances. Sticking together is really where it's at. And we stuck together. My mom raised us to always be family-oriented, to always have your siblings and your parents back and your family back.
My mom, she pretty much always worked in a plant that's real big in Detroit. It was times she was working at 2 of them to make sure she could provide and just put a roof over our head and food on the table. Man, she did so much for me. She truly my hero, man. Her work ethic, I just learned like anything is possible.
A work ethic it's a job to do. You have to be disciplined. You get up, you do this every day. You have to get up, you go to work, take care of your family or your responsibilities. Just being dependable is having good work ethic.
She didn't miss work. Missing wasn't an option for us. So that's where that work ethic came from.
This was the easy way not to get distracted and fall victim to the streets. Just playing football. This where the nickname Sauce came to life. This where my coach gave it the nickname Sauce.
I was barbecuing out there. He was eating barbecue, and he had sauce everywhere. So I was like, hey, man, they want sweet feed sauce man Gardner. You know what I'm saying? Then we all just started laughing. So as time rolled, it was sticking. Hey, Sauce man, come here. Hey, Sauce.
He just called me Sauce Man, and that abbreviated to Sauce. It's crazy how it's still sticking with me right now. I don't know what vision he's seen, but it truly paid off.
When I met Sauce, he was a real small kid. He always had this really good energy about himself.
Class of 2019, making big plays, get them offers, get all state,
I feel you.
go to the pros.
11th grade, I ended up moving him up because we had a long playoff stretch. As the season goes on, we see that he has really great ball skills, long, big hands, everything. An injury occurs to one of our players. They break their jaw in the game. So we're like, who do we put in that corner? We need somebody to put in there. And we're like, man, Sauce, he has so much confidence and ability in himself. We were like, man, let's stick Sauce out there. He was like defensive MVP of our city championship game. And that's when we saw like, okay, this guy can really play defense. And after that, he just took off.
Coach did a lot. He always kept it 100 with me. He always was extremely honest. He helped me tremendously when it came to my recruiting process. He helped me pick the University of Cincinnati.
3rd and 6. Aylish, oh, and it's picked off! That's Gardner, and he's going! Cincinnati has the lead!
Just always believing in myself and having that confidence no matter how old I am. You know, and that carried on with me to the NFL.
With the 4th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Sauce Gardner.
They called my name. I just remember I was in shock. I didn't even know what to do. I was just looking at my family members, you know, my mom, my brother, grandma, just looking at them get emotional.
It's like life-changing. Am I dreaming? Who thinks that this could possibly happen? I felt really proud. It was like a feeling like that I never felt.
Congratulations, brother. Hey, yelling. Hey, man. Hey, we're excited. We sweated for about 15 minutes, but you were always the one, man. And from one Detroit kid to another, we're gonna have a hell of a time out here turning this thing.
It meant a lot. Him being the first voice I heard, him being from Detroit. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, or I wouldn't want to be coached by anyone else.
Looks left, throws left, intercepted by Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
My opponent, they put their pants on just like I do. And you know, one thing about being raised in Detroit, you know, Detroit always gonna teach you not to back down. Never back down from any challenges, any of my opponents. So that same mentality stuck with me all the way to when I got to the league and paid off.
Let's give it up for Sauce Gardner.
So words, y'all. Hey, I know a lot of y'all want to make it to the league, and I ain't here to tell y'all can't do it. Because I remember me, I used to hate being told, like, only this percentage of people make it to the league, so I'm here to tell you can do it. Keep going, stay focused. Not to toot my own horn, bro, but if y'all need somebody to watch me, bro, because I promise y'all, my promise to y'all, I'm always gonna be the perfect example. That's on everything I love, bro.
He's gonna have a huge impact. It's amazing to see that he wants to be that guy, too. He wants to be that leader for the youth. He wants to be that guy. He's just a special person, a special kid.
This should show athletes, it's always a way to make it out. You holding the pen, you write your own story.